Praise the Lord.
Well, we reaching the heart of God today. One of the things that she wanted me to talk about today was trust. And praise and worship, right? I'm gonna kind of like tie it all in, though. You know? Reaching the heart of God. We're God's children, right? All of us, we claim we're God's children, right? And we're supposed to be the called out ones. And in order for us to be the called out ones and be God's children, we have to reach God's heart. We have to be in God's heart. But we have many examples in the Bible. You know, the Bible is our school teacher, you know, and we have many examples in the Bible of different prophets, different people who trusted God and reached God's heart by the things that they did. We're going to talk about some of them, and then we're going to talk about, you know, bring it up to date and how we can apply it and talk about in our lives today, right? First of all, I always start out with definitions. Trusting, in case nobody don't know what trusting is. Trusting is to commit or place oneself in the care of keeping of God. So if you trust Him, you're gonna place yourself in the care, in His care, and you're gonna trust that He's gonna keep you. So that was trusting me. And then when we praise to express thanks to or love and respect for God. Okay, so we express thanks. We thank God for whatever He does for us. That's how we reach His heart. By trusting Him and by praising Him, okay? And praising Him is thanking and showing love and respect. Love and respect mean the things I used to do, I won't do no more because I love you. You know? All right, worship. Worship is to show respect and love for God by having religious service. In other words, worship is actually the act. You got that? It's act. You say to show respect and love for God by praying and having religious service. So religious services will be your acts. She just praise dance, you know. Whatever gift God has given you, you use it to His glory. You know, because if you use the gift, that makes Him look good. And we reach God's heart by making Him look good. By doing the things that He wants us to do, right? Okay, and one of the things they talk about, prayer and obedience. Prayer and obedience always get God's attention. Right. Prayer and obedience. Obedience is doing what you're told. Okay, we have natural fathers on this earth. We growed up in a household. Some of our fathers might not be here, but we relate our Heavenly Father with our natural father here on this earth, right? So, how do we reach our earthly father's heart? How do we reach our father's heart? And if we ask that question, then we'll say that we reach our father's heart by being a good child, right? If we're doing things that are good and things that are right, our father will look at us and say, "I got a good child." Right. But if you do the opposite, then your father will be like, "Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that boy," you know. So that's one of the ways we reach God. That's right. By being good children. That's right. Here's our Father, right? Right. Okay. So we're supposed to be obedient. That means we're supposed to do what we're told. That's right. You know, we reach the heart of God by following His word. His word instructs us and tell us what we should and shouldn't do. Right. You know, and then He sends preachers and teachers to teach us. That's right. So we know what to do, right? Amen. So that's how we learn how to obey and do what we told. Just like your Heavenly Father. If He tell you to go cut the grass and you don't fuss, you go cut the grass. Say, watch this, and you do it. You don't fuss with Him. That's how you reach your Father's heart. You do good things, your Father gonna always say, "Hey, that's my girl. I do anything for my girls." Your Heavenly Father says the same thing. That's right. I do anything for him. That's mine. He's obedient. He do what I tell him to do. So we relate that our Heavenly Father to that. If Daddy said, "Wash the car," you wash the car. He said, "Take the garbage out," take the garbage out. Say nice things to your Father. You say nice things to your Father. "Daddy, how you doing this morning?" "I'm doing fine, Father. You know, All is well, Daddy. I thank you for waking me up. You talk to him. You say nice things to him. You let him know how you appreciate him. If you do that, then guess what? You win the heart of your father. Say, hey, that's my daddy. Right? Hey, say, thank him. Thanking him for what he do. We gotta thank him. Had Daddy give us allowance. He buy clothes. He put food on the table. He go to work hard every day for us. Same thing with our Heavenly Father. You know, we gotta thank him. We gotta continually thank him for the things that he do for us, no matter how small, no matter how great. We have to thank him. That's how we get his heart. We get his heart. We have to thank him, right? We gotta clean.
Amen.
We gotta clean. Clean the house. When he say clean the house, and I ain't talking about the house, not your spiritual house. You gotta clean up your temple. The things that you're doing to destroy the body that he blessed you with. You gotta clean it up. All the you can't do it. Don't say that. Don't do it. That's not gonna win you the heart of God. If you want the heart of God, you gotta do the things that are right, right? And another thing I don't like, I don't like it. You don't want to hear my son or something. Fighting and stuff, the police pick up, you going to jail. Everybody know he in the jail. That's a bad boy. He out there fighting, doing all kind of stuff. Our father don't want us getting in trouble because that make our daddy look bad.
That's right.
What kind of child you raising?
That's right.
That's how his father looking at. You call yourself my child, but then you out there doing this? What kind of child am I raising? You making me look bad. Your heavenly father don't want you making him look bad. So if you don't want you making him look bad, guess what? You gotta clean it up. Clean yourself up. Do things that make your father look good. You know, giving, sharing, helping people, doing the things that you know you should do, right? He don't want you to be lazy. He wants you to work hard. He wants you to work hard. And what do you mean by working hard? That means if you got a job in this world, God bless you with a talent and gift for a job, then don't just sit on it. You know, you got earthly. When he gives us a gift, we're supposed to look at ways to share our gift, ways to do the things that he wants us to do to make him look good. He don't want us to sit at home on TV all day. He don't want us sitting around playing on these phones. I bless you with life. I bless you with a gift. So I want you to go out and do it. That's how we reach his heart. He looking and said, that's my boy. He using the gift I gave him. That's my boy. What are you to do? He's smiling down on us, right? He wants us to be smart.
Amen.
Don't be dummies, be smart. Because when people confront you, the people of the world confront you about, well, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. You know, you'll be able to deal with according to God's word, according to what my daddy saying, and he's the top authority.
That's right.
You'll be able to let them know, right?
That's right.
You have to be smart. Because if you're not smart, people will trick you. And they'll tell you stuff and mislead you. And you think you're doing God's will, but you're not. Jesus said, that's what he said. Now look here. He said, those people, they call, you called yourself doing whatever, but I never knew you. You called yourself doing my will, but I never knew you. That's because you done got tricked by somebody else will, not my will. So you got to be smart if you're going to be God's child, right?
That's right. Amen.
And like we said, you got to make your daddy look good in public. When you go in public, hey, come on, teeth brush. You know what I'm saying? Dress nice, you know, and carry yourself appropriately. You gonna call yourself God's child, but you're going out the house looking any kind of way. And people looking at you and saying, God, gonna say, bless her, there's something wrong with her. What's going on with her? You know, that's just some of the things that we can do to reach the heart of God. You know, and this is just open basically for that. You know, but we're gonna get into some of the scriptures, and we're gonna get into some of the word. But it says, I will trust the Lord. This is what I say. I will trust the Lord. I will trust His word. I will trust in Him in good times, and I will trust in Him in bad times. I will trust in Him ups and downs. I'll trust Him to do what He say. And I will trust that what He done for others, that He will do it for me.
That's right.
And I say this to say, these are some of the things that we're going to see that the prophets did. The prophets is something. I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in His word. I will trust in Him in good times and bad times. I will trust in Him in my ups and downs. And I will trust in Him to do whatever He said He will do. And He said, and whatever He done for others, I know He'll do for me.
That's right.
And when we dealing with this trust thing, y'all help me out. Romans 8 and 28. And Psalms 118 and 8. Come on, somebody help me.
Give me that Bible. I could have done that
He's
Bible.
back up.
I thought you not. Oh, give me that. Get one on me. Yeah, because every time I step on stairs, go ahead.
Yep, they
Yeah, big one.
We're going to see what the word say about trusting in the Lord. But somebody get John 12. Somebody get John 12, 44.
John 12:44.
And then we'll get Romans 8:28 and Psalms 118 and 8.
Psalms 12 and 44.
Psalms who?
I got John 12 and 44. What else you need?
Okay. Romans 8:28. You got 8:28. Okay. Read the 8:28 then.
And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to His purpose.
Okay. You see that? That's Romans 8:28. All things work together for the good of those. All things. That's saying, don't you want to trust in somebody and be on somebody's team that if I'm on this team, all things gonna work out for my good. Everything gonna be all right for me.
That's right.
See, this is the reason why we should trust the Lord. Another reason we should trust the Lord, you can read it, John 12 and 44. Yeah.
Jesus Christ said, He that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but in Him that sent me. But on Him that sent me.
Believe in Him that sent me. So Jesus said, who did He believe in?
On Him that sent me.
He believed in God.
That's right.
He believed in God, meaning that he trusted in God. And with Jesus, He's supposed to be our teacher, our leader, our guide. And Jesus said, I believe in God. I believe in Him who sent me. And if I believe in Him, you should believe in Him. That's right. If I trust Him, you should trust Him. Jesus said, I trust my Father to death. He said, I will trust Him to death.
Amen.
So this is how we should be. We should be able to trust in the Lord. To do what He said He going to do.
Amen.
Okay. Isaiah 38, 5 and 5. 38 and 5.
Go and say to Hezekiah, thus saith the Lord, the God of David, thy father, I have heard thy prayer, I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will add unto thy days 15 years.
Did y'all hear that? The Lord said, I will add to today. The Lord said, I heard your cry. Now, if you got a God that can hear your cry, He can hear your cry. And not only hear your cry, He answered His prayer. He said, I'm going to add 15 years. Don't you want to be on somebody's team? Going to add 15 years more to your life? Huh?
Amen. I said, I've seen thy tears and I heard thy prayer.
I seen your tears.
Yeah.
And I heard your prayer.
Yeah, Lord. Thank
So you don't got a God.
Hear my
Once
prayer.
we do the thing that we talking about, we reach His heart, we don't have to worry. Because He going to hear our prayer.
Amen. That's powerful. That's
He going to hear our prayer. And He not only going to hear, He going to answer. He said, I'm going to add. So anytime you got a problem, to the vote. We ain't gonna depend on man or nobody outside. We going to God.
That's right.
Because he gonna work it out for what? We ready? For our good. Right?
For his glory.
Who is Psalm 118 said, it is better to take refuge in the Lord than to put trust in people.
Amen. 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 Amen.
So it's better to trust in God than to trust in people. People always let you down. How many of us had friends or someone and they swear they're gonna be by our side and they ain't gonna never leave us and we get in trouble, somebody jump on us something and they gone. Hey, God ain't gonna do it. He said he ain't gonna leave me. He said you can trust on me. He said even if they hurt you, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna save your life. That's what he said, right?
Amen. Amen.
My thing, I asked myself, I said, why should we trust God? There were some people that I'm glad to ask. Why we should trust God? We should trust God because God, his word has stood the test of time. Coming true time and time again for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years.
That's right. Amen.
We read about stuff before it happened and then it happens. And it happens like that over and over again. It happens like that over again. He said, okay, if you keep acting a fool, this is going to happen. They're going to take you and they're going to put you in slavery and all this going to happen. He let you know. See, we reach his heart and we should. But when we do wrong, he going to chastise us. When we do wrong, he gonna say, hey, look here, I got to get you straight. But he always warns us because he loves us. He said, you're mine. And I want you to be obedient. I want you to please me. And I want you to have heaven on earth. I don't want you to die and go to hell.
That's right.
I don't want you to catch hell on earth because you reap what you sow. So that's what he say. He says that he wants us to have our heaven now. If we walk in obedience to him, stop sinning and doing the things of the world, then he will put a hedge of protection around us and we can have our heaven right now. He'll pour down blessings on us.
That's right.
He will pour down blessings on us if we do right.
That's right.
But see, if we do wrong, then we gonna catch hell. And then we wonder why we catch hell. We catch hell because we're not being obedient children.
That's right. Amen.
See, you can reach the heart of God in a good way, and you can reach the heart of God in a bad way.
That's true. That's true.
And how many of us want to get God upset? How many want to be on his bad side? How many want to chastise of God upon him? None of us want that, right?
Amen.
And even in the scripture, he has hundreds. This is why I trust the Lord. Even in the scripture, he has hundreds of witnesses in his word that trust him. And not one who has trusted him has been disappointed. Not one. And we're going to talk about some of these people who trusted God and they wasn't disappointed. It worked out for them. The first person I got on my list, I got Abraham. Abraham trusted God. I started from the old and went on up. But Abraham trusted God. And why did Abraham trust God? Abraham, father that was all pagans. He was in a pagan nation. Abraham didn't have nothing. He was just a lad. His father didn't worship idol gods. And Abraham said, wow, as a boy now, see, that's why we had to be smart as our church. As a boy, Abraham said, now, my dad just made this little idol. And you know, in the little town where he lived in, they had a big old place where everybody kept the idols at. And you go worship your idol on that day or whatever you feel like. My dad made this idol and he put it in this place. And when my daddy put the idol in this place, you know, he made it with his hand. And he put it in his place and he worshiped it. Abel said, that ain't right. He said, you worshiping something that you made. And he said, not only you worshiping something that you made, you worshiping something that can't talk, that can't defend itself or nothing. He said, that's crazy. So I'm telling you what, Abel went in this little temple where all the guys were. It's one big God in the middle of the temple, right? And then all these little bitty guys all around it. Abraham snuck in there one night and he busted up all the idols in the temple and left the one big God in there. And he snuck back out and went home. And the people came to worship their gods, and all along was dead except this one. So Abraham asked him. They said he did it because he was talking about it. They said he did it. So Abraham walked in there. Abraham said, I didn't do it. I promise I didn't do it. Abraham said, he did it. He pointed at the big guy and said, he did it. And they looked at Abraham and they said, he did it. And Abraham said, exactly. He said, I worship one God, the real God. I worship God who can defend himself. I put my trust in the God who will keep me. And they tried to kill Abraham, and Abraham left. Like God told him, Abraham left. But he showed them.
That's right.
He was a living testimony. And that's how we had to be. We had to be like Abraham. We had to be living testimonies, right? We can't just go with the norm because everybody else made them a God. I'm going to make me a God. That's what they was doing. You can't reach the heart of God by making your own God. Because God said, I have no God before me.
That's right. You're right.
So how you gonna make gods? Sometimes we make cars gods. We make the things our job gods. I say that because we spend more time working and doing all the things of this world instead of fellowshipping with God. In order for us to reach the heart of God, we have to do what? Fellowship with Him.
Amen. Amen.
Our next patriarch was Noah. Noah. God told Noah, he said, build me an ark.
That's right.
He said, because these people wicked. Build an ark for you and your family because y'all serve me. In other words, God telling you, he said, look here. Separate yourself from these evildoers. Don't be in their midst. Go and build the ark. But be a testimony because they going to see you building it. They going to think you crazy. They going to see you doing right. They going to see you doing what God wants you to do. And then they going to be looking at you and saying, he crazy.
Yeah.
But guess what? They told Abraham, Noah, he was crazy over 100 years. Over 100 years, they said they're crazy. But when it started raining, and they said him getting there with all that stuff, he wasn't crazy no more. See, Abraham trusted God. And because he trusted God, guess what happened to him? Him and his family was safe.
That's right. That's true. That's right.
So if we trust God, he gonna keep us safe. He gonna put us in the ark and keep us safe, right?
Amen. Amen.
The children of Israel in the desert, they was in Egypt. These children was in Egypt in slavery. And God told them, he promised them hundreds of years before, you gonna go, but I'm gonna bring you out. And he did, and they trusted him and believed him that he would bring them out. And when he brought them out, guess what they did? He brought them out. He laid them across the river on dry land. He fed them. He fed them. They clothed them way out of the man for 40 years. He took care of his own. And you see, I'm saying this guy, he took care of Abraham. He took care of Noah. He took care of the children of Israel. They were witnesses. And he'll take care of me and you.
That's right. Amen.
Right? If we are obedient, we have to do his will, right?
That's right. Amen.
Daniel, this man, he went in the lions then. They took Daniel and threw him in the lions den. I don't know about y'all, some of y'all, but me, if they throw me in the lions den, I don't know. I think I might try to skip time or something. But see, when you got that relationship with God and that trust in God, then you ain't skipping time.
Come on now.
You ain't skipping time. Right. You walking in that line there with your chest out. With your chest out, hey, I'm anointed. And I'm blessed. And no weapon formed against me can prosper. I done rest the heart of God. I'm obedient to his will. I ain't worried.
Yeah.
And then when he said, that's what Daniel said. And God saved him. He brought him out. He wasn't disappointed. He wasn't disappointed at all, right? Even the 3 Hebrew boys, they threw him in the fire. The people threw him in the fire. They died and got killed. And they walked and said, I will trust in the Lord.
My God.
They said, I won't trust in the Lord. And when they said they won't trust in the Lord, guess what they did? They stood on the word.
That's right.
You said you're going to protect. I'm going. In the fire furnace, I don't care. I don't care how hot the kitchen is. A lot of us talking about, we don't want to go to prisons and teach the people in the prison, or we don't want to go to this neighborhood or that neighborhood because we're afraid. Because our trust ain't in the right place. We gotta put our trust in the Lord. We can't be afraid to go nowhere. We can't be afraid to witness. We can't be afraid to be an example. We be an example. We supposed to be the lights to the world, right?
Amen.
So we got to be like that. We can't be scared to get in that fight.
That's right.
We can't be scared, right?
That's right.
Job lost everything. Job lost everything. And Job said, even if God slay me, I still trust him anyway.
Amen.
Even if I had to die, I trust him. That's what Jesus said when he went on the cross. He said, even if I die, I'm going to trust him. I'm going to trust him anyway, right?
Amen.
Moses said, Lord, I can't speak. Lord, how am I supposed to do this? Can I get some help? Hey, he trusted God. And God talked to him. So I got you some help. I got your brother going to help you.
That's right.
Just go and do what I tell you to do.
Amen.
That's what we got to do sometimes. We just got to go.
Go.
And do what he said
That's right.
he's going to do. And if we need some help, it ain't nothing wrong with telling God, say, hey, Lord, I need some help.
That's right.
Lord, I need it. I need it, oh Lord, I need it right now.
Amen.
And he will show up. He'll send you some help.
That's right.
He'll send you some help from somebody somewhere, right?
Amen. Yes, he will.
David was a little boy, 12 years old. He put his trust in the Lord. He said, this man about 9, 10 feet, him about 12, about this here.
Yeah.
He took 3 stones. He said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he would blaspheme?
Father, oh my God.
Blaspheme the army of the true living God.
Amen.
He said, who is this? He said, I might be a boy, but I ain't playing that. Even that, hey, he was by himself. Everybody else was scared.
Sure did.
Because they didn't what? They didn't trust in the Lord. So David said, I trust in the Lord. He said, let me go. He said, let me go. And they gave him all this stuff. He said, I don't need none of that. I got my shield. I got my head to protect. The Lord is my strength. In him I will trust. He grabbed them stones and came out there, and the Philistines laughing. Oh, they gonna send a little boy out here to die. David said, hey, I had your hand today. He didn't have no fear. He said, I'm gonna trust in the Lord.
Amen. Stood up against their giant. That's right.
And David reached, all these people, they reached the heart of God. Right?
Amen.
They reached his heart. And when they reached his heart, Jesus, right? Jesus came along. Jesus said, I will trust in the Lord, right? Y'all know all the miracles Jesus did, right?
Amen.
Some of the ones he did, he walked on water, turned water to rain. He had the lame walk, the blind to see, he cleansed the leper.
That's right.
But what did these people do? They had to trust in Jesus. And they had to trust in the Lord. See, hey, when you're a child of God, like Jesus was God's child, they trusted in Jesus. Because they believe he can get a prayer through. They believe he can get a healing through. People supposed to come to you and be able to trust you. Trust that you can get a prayer through. Trust that you can get a healing through when they going through something. And you're supposed to trust in the Lord and know it's done.
That's right.
It's done.
Amen.
The scripture says, we have not because we ask not. We have not because we ask not. I got the Father bless him. Father heal him. If we walking in obedience to him, he will give us the strength and the power to do these things, right?
Amen.
What y'all do right now? If somebody tell y'all go walk on the water. How many y'all trying to step on the water and walk? Y'all crazy. But Peter had the fact he walked on the water. He said, can I come out there too? Jesus said, yeah. He said, okay, I'm on my way. He ain't waiting. He saw the little bit though. Jesus had to catch him. So even when you get out there in that water sometimes, you know, and things get kind of hard, and the sea gonna turn and run through you. Guess what happened? You ain't gotta worry about it, because Jesus right there. He got his hand out. Just like he had to, hey, I got you. Don't worry about the wind and the rain. Don't worry about the storm. Don't worry, this water 100 feet deep. Don't worry, because I got you. You ain't got to worry. I trust in you.
Amen.
I trust in you. What?
Amen.
He made the lane to walk. Somebody read that Acts 28 for me.
Yeah.